Good morning, wildflowers. How are you? I have a special guest with me today. Goldie's decided to join us. Let's get into a reading, see what's going on for all of you. That's probably too many cards. Let's see. Overarching energy for that's better. Okay, so we have Sanju, which is focus, all right. And I'm going to just put Goldie out of screen for a minute. So a lot of you are right on the precipice of a breakthrough, okay, which is kind of following on, doesn't surprise me, from the last reading. So this is really saying keep going, right? You're really honestly nearly there. You're nearly out of this. That is a sign. You're nearly out of this old version of yourself, all right? And you may have realized that things are starting to either stagnate still or move. And I think maybe it's more that you've controlled those thoughts and your mind, and you are starting to believe that it does work. You know, if you think about where you want to be and how you want things to happen and stay in that reality, that is all that can manifest for you, and you will get your true being in life, and you'll burst like this beautiful white sunflower. And from that comes many, many opportunities in finance, in love. Your health just overall gets better. Oh, she's gone to sleep, bless her. So let's keep going. It's pretty exciting. I know there's a lot going on at the moment, although this is a timeless read in the world. Look, I really love this this is why I love these wildflower cards, all right? It's kind of like they get straight to the point. You know, you do this, you get attainment. Okay, so tea tree is attainment, and as you know, if you've been listening to my channel, this is a deep cleanse. This is a disinfection of old infected thoughts and minds, but it's also a disinfection and a clearing of old toxic patterns, toxic people. Now, what I want to be really, the word clear about is the word toxic does get thrown around a lot, and we tend to think, there can be really bad situations. However, sometimes it could just be an old friend who lives in lack, and they're your best friend or they're your partner, but they've really got this lack mentality, and that's something that you've just not been resonating with because you're trying to better yourself, all right? So I want to go into that and say you need to keep on your path, because eventually they will change, or it will just become like something that you become deaf to. All right, yeah, so when I say keep on your path, Sturt Desert P, overcoming, because there's a part of you, the reason why you're around these people, it's a part of you that believes that, and or it's been in your history and your DNA that this is why you keep repeating these cycles with people that aren't, you're just not there yet, What else do they need to know, please? They're overcoming these thoughts, these past cycles, these patterns. This is your true being in life. To do this more, you just, honestly, I know a lot of people, Gummy Lily awareness, don't want to hear this sometimes. If you meditate, that's great. But if you're not meditating, you really need to find a way right now to connect to higher self and higher you, and to calm those thoughts, because this is how you're going to overcome these cycles. It's how you're going to break through and get exactly what you want. All right, so I want you to find that practice that works for you. If you really don't resonate with meditation, do binaural beats. If you really have done all of that, and it's like, Inez, I've done all of that a million times over, find something or someone or something rhythmic where your mind can tap into remembering who you are and remembering who you want to be. What do you say, Goldie? She's like, yes. All right, because you're so close, and the meditation is a form of just, stopping you, allowing you to stop the distraction around you, so that you can remember those thoughts. So if it's not meditation, it's what can stop that distraction of your thoughts. I don't know, maybe it's a bath once a week that you implement, and you just tell the family, or your flatmates or whatever it is, that you need 20 minutes. Like, I mean, seriously, that's all it can take sometimes. It should really be ideally a day to remind yourself who it is. And in the morning's always great because it's like, you know, your mind's like a sponge. You don't want to go to those negative thoughts in the morning. That's where you really want to catch yourself and just say, no, I am the best version of myself and I have that life, doesn't matter what I see around me. Okay, this is really going to transform things and make you break through. In particular in love, native geranium protection, all right? So you're being forced here anyway, whether you like it or not, by your, like, if you believe in guides and angels, it guides and angels. For me, it's a universal life force, and I come through the plants and the flowers. So they're going to push you that way anyway, and native geranium is protection. So at this time, as long as you put the effort in and you do it, it's going to work. Like, you're not going to be distracted, and you are going to have this protection. On the bottom of the deck, third reading in a row, we have wedding bush. Commitment. Commit to this practice, okay? And if you're looking for your partner and the one, you will get it by committing to this practice. It's almost like Spirit saying, and the wildflowers and universe are saying to me, this person just needs to keep hearing this message so they get it, because you've had this, you flip back into those old thoughts all the time. Actually, you know what? It is going to take courage, okay? I'm going to swap decks in a minute. It's going to take courage, Sturt Desert Rose, okay? But again, this is a pink card. And because the pink cards that we have on the table, we've got some red as well. What's this other one? So there's 4 pinks and 2 reds. All right, so, and it came out with this attainment of love as well. This really is hearts, for me, it's about love. It's heart-centered matters. It could be love for family or children, but I'm getting love because of that wedding card as well. Let's jump into a tiny bit of tarot, maybe leave you on some earth magics again today. Okay, what have we got for our, oh my goodness, 2 cards have flipped out. 4 of Cups. Now, if this isn't saying what the flower cards are saying, nothing is, all right? You're looking down to cups that have been spent and what's happened in the past, and you're missing what's coming in from the hand of God. Okay, there's a cup of love coming towards you. And this cup of love, because what came out after that is the King of Cups. It's the, you know, it's serious love. It's not flitting love. If you don't want a serious relationship, then this reading probably isn't for you. Because this is a serious person coming here who's going to be so confident in themselves. And I don't say that in a cocky way. It's they're ready to settle and have their life partner. All right, and they're going to be straight with you. Okay, so for some of you, you're going to be a little bit like taken aback because you're so used to people that have been playing games or cross-questioning relationships and feelings and things like that. But this person is more mature, and I say he just because it's King of Cups, but it could be she, or however you identify. This King of Cups is just not interested, like, in not being a straight talker. Okay, so you might be a witty, sort of flatty person. They find that charming, but they're not going to be that. Like, they'll be funny and laugh, but when it comes to relationship talk, they're just honest. And I'm like, I don't want you to feel like it's a king and they're going to feel elevated to you. That's, yeah, no. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. You know, it's an equal partnership as well. So you've got King and Queen of Cups. That's what kind of came out. Because when I was talking about that, I was sensing that some of you were elevating this person and to above your level almost. And a king can come across like that because obviously in society that's how we feel. But you're his queen, all right? You compliment him, you match them. Whatever you say, they will listen to. It's just that they're not interested. They're just so secure. It's a security. And for you, and you can see, you know, these beautiful beams of light, they're going straight down the middle of the piercing from the ring light up there, which is on an angle. This is just divinely blessed by God. Like, or whoever you believe in. And like I say, for me, it's just a universal spirit. I say God because most people resonate with it. All right, this is your person. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting you have to contact that person you want to contact today. If there's someone on your mind, you need to make contact. It's divinely blessed today. You know, it's divinely blessed. Look, the ring light's on there. Goldie jumped off then, like, that's what you need to do. She's gone to her food bag, so it's like, you know, feed it, do it. I did kind of pick up on the Knight of Swords then, so with communication, but I didn't get told to stop, so let's keep going. Wow. Yeah, they're the person that you're going to have that lifelong commitment with. Wow. Hierophant's here for you. Back of that wedding bush. And if I'm not mistaken, we've had Hierophant again. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the Hermit. You've been thinking about that too. And I think what's been going on is that if you are on YouTube and you're into manifesting, a lot of people say don't take action in the 3D, take inspired action, don't do anything. It can be a little bit confusing. I'm going to say do it today, because you do, you know, sometimes you can end up with that Hermit. Sorry, it wasn't the Hermit. It was the Five of Cups. Sometimes you can just end up at home alone for years on end, if not days, months, whatever, but it feels like years on end. And nothing will move. Nothing will move. Okay? No matter how much they say, just sit there and don't do anything and see it on the inside. Yeah. And, you know, you're just going to be trapped in these thoughts of, I'm doing the right thing, I'm manifesting, I'm going within, but I don't really, you know, it's like your subconscious at night goes, but how? So you're trapped in the how. And I'm not saying you have to make things happen. I'm just saying you need to take some action. And for those people who feel like they should reach out, I don't think it's not going to go wrong. Okay? I say it's not going to go wrong and the sun comes out. Guys, I'm going to pull a couple of earth magics, but that's the message for today. Reach out to that person. Don't reach out to them in negativity, in lack. Okay, go back and listen to this reading from what I said at the front. Reach out to them knowing exactly what you want and being honest with yourself and not in desperation. Just put aside those fearful rejection thoughts. For some of you, that's what it is. And know your value. You know, even if this isn't the person, okay, even though all of this has said that it is, and maybe it is that you are on a karmic level or in another parallel reality. Or, I mean, I don't believe that. I believe they are the person. Perhaps it's that they don't answer for a couple of days and you know, don't fear it. Don't fear the rejection. What I want you to focus on is how amazing you are and how lucky they are to have you reach out to them. All right? And you can't go wrong. Okay. I've got the Devil on the bottom of the deck, which is those obsessive thoughts. That's what we're saying. Get rid of them. It's also saying this is going to be something that can materialize in the 3D. Okay, it's Capricorn Earth energy. It means you can bring a really passionate relationship to Earth, which I like. Let me get you a quick couple because we're getting ahead in time, or maybe even one. Let's see, Earth Magics, and then we'll go for today. Okay, just one. I got Rainbow. I got Blessings. Okay, this is absolutely blessed. What did I say? What did I say about those lights and the Kings of Cups? Please go do it. Let me know how it goes in the comment. If you like this reading, I'm growing my channel. Would love you to subscribe. Take care. I love you all and I'm so happy for you all and I can't wait to see these positive outcomes because I know I know that the universe is bringing this to you and it's blessed. Bye guys.